So today I'm at the garden to bring some goodies for the worms, among other things. And, oh gosh, it don't make no sense how much the corn grows so fast. It's only been about 2 or 3 weeks, and these things was little. What? Wow. I can see some beetles been trying to eat on it, but for the most part, extremely healthy and tall. The nasturtium is growing nicely. Let's see. Watermelons is getting the flowers. That means the fruit is coming. So I learned that after the flowering, the actual fruit comes up through the flowers. So there's a little bit of dead leaves, but again, for the most part, everything is growing very nicely. I forgot what this one is. Hi, Empress Tree. I feel like it's gonna rain today, but that's all right. Okay, irrigation is different. Let me see. The calabash. Oh my God! Last week it was only, let me put this down for a second. Gotta take this over to the worms in a minute. Okay, so 2, 3, the worms is like, bring me my food, lady. Put this on the ground. So 2, 3 weeks ago, they were just like right here. And I think I heard that the flowers are nocturnal, so they close up during the day and they open at night. So if I'm ever here at night, I get to see it. But it don't make no sense how high. So the vines were maybe like right here, all of them. All of them. This is like, I was here last week. It wasn't, how do it grow that fast? How? I'm in love with this process so much. It's showing how, if with the right conditions, things grow well in the right conditions. Like this right here, these beans, their flowers are coming up, and their flowers attract pollinators, which can get through the gate and help them grow. This is gonna be some more corn growing up, so I gotta make sure not to walk on it. But this is how the corn stalks start out. And then you saw how large they were over there. This is how the corn stalks start. So much growth. I love to see it. Every time I come back here, I feel like I've been going a month with the amount of growth that I come back and see. Beautiful. All right, let me see over here at the garden. Oh, yo, the watermelons are trying to grow out of control. What kind of? It's a dragonfly. I don't think you can see it on the camera. Can you see it? He's blending in with the mulch, so you can't really see it. So last week I was saying this was lemongrass, but that's not lemongrass. That's either garlic or onion. And I think this is lemongrass. Not sure. But the beans are growing up nice. This grow bag got a whole life of its own. And we got so many more pollinators now. Oh, bugs I ain't never seen before. Oh gosh. All right, hi, how are you? What kind of bug are you? He's colorful. He's purple, blue. And then when his wings spread, he got some orange underneath. I hope he's not doing bad things to the plants. Which these beetles are. Beetles tear the plants up. I don't think they are pollinators at all. So, yeah, they're considered pests. And they're tearing up the beans that we didn't transplant. But a lot of stuff is definitely growing well. Like these are onions in this grow bag. So that's cool. Let me go in here and see what's popping. What's popping? Okay. The herb table. Always doing well. Always, always. Okay, so this is sage. I believe that's mint. I believe this is lavender. And echinacea is supposed to flower at some point. So let's see. These beans is growing out of control in the grow bag. Doing their thing. I found out that this is purple. Obviously it's purple, but I forgot what kind of plant that is. Look at these little flowers coming up. Nasturtium growing near. Let me see if any tomatoes came up. Yep, they're trying to. Okay. So because flowers are coming up, we got pollinators coming through, which means things that humans aren't necessarily comfortable with. Oh, it's a lot of them. You see that dragonfly over there? That junk big. But it's because the plants are bringing their own pollinators. Those yellow flowers are attracting. This is crazy. The amount of growth is beautiful to see. And so now there are trestles. What is it called? Trestles? Oh, I guess somewhere for the vines to grow up. See, now they can grow up along here. So, oh gosh, dealing with the insects. I'm in their world, right? So I gotta deal with it. Find my way to deal with it, so I can still be out here. I believe this is squash. And there were some potatoes under the table. Oh, wait. Is that a squash? Hi. Yes, growth. So this is an example of how the after the flower, under the flower, you start seeing the fruit or the veggie, whatever is supposed to grow there. But there's a lot of stuff about to pop off underneath there. Nice. I'm sure underneath here is some kind of watermelon, but I gotta put on my gloves. I see a bug. Oh, there's so many bugs. Hi, bee. Welcome. Now that we have flowers, y'all here. It's a lot of bugs. Oh my God. This lettuce grew up. What's this? This is different. I don't know what that is. Oh, I think it's tomatoes. I believe it is. What's that? It's a lot of growth. It's a lot of growth. And these flowers is bringing all kind of bugs. But that's part of the process. You can't have all the goodness, all the stuff you like, because there's not really good and bad. But we assign labels to what's good or bad. But it's all part of the process. And this is from potatoes just being put in the dirt and growing up. Nature is amazing. Word. Last week, I was clearing out this area of like, not debris, but leaves and plants that we didn't want there. And I backed up into this plant. And when I tell you it's spiky, can you see those spikes? And I was like, really? Look at the spikes on that plant. And I backed up into it. But even something that's that we don't necessarily like still got a purpose. Look at that beauty right there. And this beauty right there is attracting pollinators that's going to feed the things we're trying to grow here. So in nature, everything has a purpose, not necessarily good or bad, quote unquote. It just is what it is. It's ugly, beauty, and everything. That shit is beautiful though, right there. Wow. Okay, so time to feed the worms. I got them some lechuga, some lettuce. There was a luncheon at work, and there were these leftover bins of lettuce. So to some people it's lettuce. To me, I saw worm food. So I was glad to take it because now I can feed the worms with it. So I gotta open it up. Last time we fed, they were fed on that side. They're still babies, so we don't pour too much in it. But I make a trough. Woo! Thank God I got my gloves today. I make a trough. And then I put it in. Spread it for them. Spread it for them. It's a lot. But what I've learned is that worms can eat their weight in a day. And as they grow bigger, of course, the more they will eat. So I just put it back over. I gotta go get them some dirt. He trying to eat. He like, oh, feeding time.